What if H. Bush won in 1992? 1992 election, George H.W. Bush vs. Bill Clinton. George H.W. Bush wins with 281 electoral votes. In his first year in office, Bush would pinky promise not to raise taxes, and Bush would never raise taxes within his second term, unlike within his first term. The Persian Gulf War would happen, but the Republicans still seemed pretty popular heading into 1996 election. Dan Quayle and George W. Bush vs. Al Gore and Bob Kelly. Dan Quayle wins the 1996 election. But however, Dan Quayle would face some criticism for making alcohol legal, as at that time, in this timeline, many people would say that it's illegal to drink alcohol, and Quayle would get removed and impeached. And George W. Bush would become president and win the Republican nomination for the 2000 election. Bush nominates Dick Cheney as his running mate, just like in real life. Democrats nominate Bob Kelly, and he nominates Al Gore. 2000 election, George W. Bush Cheney vs. Kelly Gore. Bush wins the 2000 election. 2004 election, Bush Cheney vs. Biden Kelly. George W. Bush wins re-election in 2004, but however, things began to shift upon it. The 2008 recession, financial crisis, would make the Republicans very unpopular, losing 14 seats in the House and losing the Senate. And the Iraq War, which would still happen in real life, would also make the Republicans very unpopular. More unpopular than in real life, I might add. The Democrats nominate Hillary Clinton in 2008. She nominates Barack Obama. Republicans nominate Joe Lieberman with Sarah Palin. 2008 election, Lieberman-Palin vs. Clinton-Obama. Hillary Clinton wins the 2008 election. In her first year in office, with the help of Obama, they would work as a team and stop the 2008 recession. Heading into 2012, it was looking good for the Democrats. 2008 election, Cruz Bush vs. Clinton-Obama. Clinton-Obama wins re-election again, way more decisively, with 500 electoral votes. By the time of Clinton's second term, prices begin to get lower, and the Iraq War is still ongoing, as the troops from Iraq still hadn't left, but it's still looking good. 2016 election, Obama AOC vs. Pence Rubio. Obama wins with 402 electoral votes. In 2020, COVID would happen, and America would lead to a force in where Obama would have to compromise to get the troops removed from Iraq, and Ukraine begins to attack Israel and a bunch of other countries, including Hawaii and the entire United States and Canada and Greenland. And Republicans the Republicans nominate the Republicans go with perhaps maybe someone like Bill Weld, or maybe even Mike Pence again. But they end up going with neither. Instead they choose J.D. Vance, the governor of Ohio. In this timeline, J.J. Vance is very unpopular and too young and inexperienced. 2020 election, Barack Obama vs. J.J. Vance. Barack Obama wins re-election with 299 electoral votes. But however, things begin to shift upon it. The Ukraine war still happens, like in real life. And the economy never really recovered from COVID and just gets worse. And the murder of John Floyd happens in 2023, and the Democrats lose 14 seats in the House in the 2022 midterms as a blue wave appears. 2024 U.S. election. AOC Global Chart vs. Borgum vs. the Borgum, the 2024 election. AOC Global Chart vs. Borgum Kennedy. AOC wins the 2024 election. What if Bush had won in 1992 timeline? 1992, George H. Bush. 1996, Dan Quayle. 2000, George W. Bush. 2004, Bush. 2008, Hillary Clinton. 2012, Hillary Clinton. 2016, Barack Obama. 2020, Barack Obama. 2024, AOC.